You think you know me?
Yes! On this day, I see clearly everything is counting. Before I put it in, I smack her ass. Pull out my easy, hit record, turn on the flash. We gon' make a movie like
Game time, baby. Lorde, Solar Power, album reaction. Sorry, I missed.
Sorry. Lorde, Solar Power, album reaction. Here with my friend Kevin Dooley. I'm here pumped. I've been waiting so long for this.
Ella Yalish O'Connor is a New Zealand woman. And also a bit of an artist. 4 years ago, she released Melodrama. A couple years before that, she released Pure Heroine. It's been a long time coming. I'm a bit of a fan of this woman. And it kind of doesn't feel real that this is coming out right now. But I think we should just listen to it and see what happens. What do you expect from this album, Joseph?
I don't know, I have a feeling it's gonna be like something she's never created before. I think it's gonna have like a completely different sound and tone.
Uh-huh.
So what tracks are you like most excited to listen to, or do you think are gonna be your favorites?
Well, I don't have any idea of where they're gonna go, but on titles alone, I saw there was a man with an axe. When I think of a man with an axe, I think of a lumberjack, or I think of Jason Voorhees. So maybe it's a song about Jason Voorhees, or maybe it's a song about a lumberjack. I'm very curious on which one it is, because it can only be those two. What about yourself?
I think I'm looking forward to California the most, because she did the 73 questions with Vogue, and she was like, asked this question, they were like, which song on your album do you think people are going to want to dance to the most? And she was like, California.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is a new Lorde album. There's not going to be another one for another 4 or 5 years. Alright? You ready? First track, The Path. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Kobe.
This is like cinematic as fuck.
It does sound like a soundtrack.
Born in the year of Oxycontin breast, teen millionaire having nightmares from the camera flash.
Lyrics. This is like the narrative that's like leading into Solar Power.
We're entering the world. We're entering this world right now.
Armed in a cast at the museum gallery.
Oh my god.
Those came at the perfect time.
Now if you're looking for a sign,
Yeah, this is good, man.
Those drums are nice.
Did you hear the chimes in there? I like this a lot.
The sun will show us the path. This is the Sun album. Sun worship. Oh.
That's what it is. It's like a sun cult or something like that, right? But a fade
Is
out.
that the little fade? So let's break it down lyrically. This girl was talking about being alone on this island. She said something about having the cast while she was around all these famous people. She's doing her thing. We're entering this world. We're entering this new kind of dimension she's in. I really like that production, especially when the drums kicked in. It's kind of like an exciting start, like a green light was, except it's not BOOM!
In your face like that, but it's still like in your face, but more subtle and like toned down.
Yeah.
But you know what else I see this as? I see this as like kind of like her going from like being like that big superstar famous person, and then like when she flies back home to New Zealand and like hibernates to create the album, she becomes like a completely different person.
Right.
And I feel like that's the path that she's on right now.
Right. Track 2 is, of course, Solar Power. I did a reaction of this. You can go see it wherever I put it. Oh my fucking god. I just broke this goddamn chair. We both like this track, I think.
Yeah.
And it's a good little intro into it. I really like the pre-chorus on it. We're gonna play it through just so we get this album going.
Some kind of love.
Daddy's home! You are failing hard! You see, when this first came out, I was like, this is a little too positive, because we're still like in a pandemic and sad. And she seemed a little too happy for me, but this is made in New Zealand, you gotta remember, so maybe she's a happy. Track 3, California. Something's gonna happen.
The tension just was not released.
And then
This is like these like blue balls.
Oh, I love choking.
My baby, so she's seeing someone.
Yeah, me.
Come on, chorus.
She's
Come
running
on,
away.
chorus.
This is kind of the chorus.
This is pre-chorus.
Drill beat. It's just a dream.
Oh, that's.
Wake up.
I think she's talking about how she wants to like wake up from like the California LA culture.
The California
Oh yeah,
dream.
all the models, all the bottles.
Where's my California dream? Sorry, that's a reference. Roll clip.
I
Mom,
don't
yeah.
know what your California dream is.
Ooh, I like this at the end.
That's a little outro. I think you were expecting something a little more because she said it was.
No, I wanted more like something where I'd be hitting like drums a
Well,
little
that's
louder.
That's
It
because
was a
you
little
listened.
too mellow for me.
You listened
I
to
still
that.
like it though.
You listened to that interview where you thought it was going to be the best thing to dance to. I think that's what you had an
I
expectation.
think I had an expectation.
But you see, that's still like it's Sunday morning or some kind of breakfast. It's really bright through your window. That's what's playing.
Let's move on to track number 4, a song we know.
Did we
and
know?
I've heard, and I also love it a lot.
Nail salon.
Stoned at the Nail Salon. This is, I think, a Lorde classic.
If you want to watch the Stoned at the Nail Salon song, reaction. She said she's got a memory of laying in your bed with only her earrings on. What does that mean? Oh, that means she's naked. I don't know.
Wait, this part I love. Where instead of saying it, it's a guitar.
Yeah, that is nice.
Nice.
What's the next track? Let's find out.
Fallen Fruit. That's one I'm really excited
You
about.
memorized the track.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because I was excited.
Okay, Fallen Fruit. The world was okay before us. We should genocide ourselves. Sorry.
Oh, this is a song about climate change.
I'm trying to. It sounds like us being fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, same thing.
Let me turn up a little. Oh, guitar.
That guitar is nice. I wonder what's gonna happen now. This is a long break.
It's almost halfway over.
I kind of like that. That sounds cinematic too.
I feel like this is like.
That was scary. It's time for us to leave. I didn't catch what she said.
She said, "How am I gonna love something I know that I'm gonna lose?"
It's like a piano, but it's like a beat.
I can see that being like a fire alarm going off, like the world is burning. Wow, this is a really good song.
That shit got scary. For some reason, some of the stuff, like the opening track in that one, is reminding me of Prince of Egypt, the first DreamWorks movie about Moses, which is one of my favorites of all time. Because that
The
one is
energy.
super cinematic. Boom! That one, okay, it's seemingly about us it's seemingly about some bullshit, because we had the boom, that fucking, was that an 808 or was that?
Yeah.
Just my man just went. Next track, we gotta keep going.
Oh, this is the one I'm like really excited to hear.
What is this one?
See, I think it's called
Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All.
It's It's a funny thing that you never gain self-control.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm fucking with this so far.
Couldn't wait to turn 15.
Yeah.
You can take him if you want him, he's a judge. Secrets from the girl who's seen it all.
Wow, that's literally the chorus. Secrets of the Girl Who's Seen It All.
This is like, you know what this gives? It's like early 2000s, like movies soundtrack.
Gonna love again, so just try staying open. When the time comes, you fall.
She's talking like a mother. It sounds like she's talking to her child.
The temperature is unbearable until you face it.
That must be Robin.
You can stay as long as you need to get familiar with the feeling. We can go look at Sunrise by Euphoria mixed with existential vertigo. Cool.
What?
It's very contrasty to the probably darkest track we just had, which was Follow
Yeah.
Through, which is interesting. Next track. This Man with an X. Pause real quick. Hold on. She's starting a lot of these where it's just guitar
She
and her
starts
voice.
singing, yeah.
Guitar and her voice. She's not wasting time.
Good.
Interesting.
And your office job, and your silver.
Do you know what this radiates?
What's that?
It gives me like Rain Song by Led Zeppelin vibes.
I've never heard that.
Right, Silas?
Yeah.
With my fist full of tunes that it's painful to play. I've got hundreds of gowns, I've got paintings and frames.
Paying attention to the lyrics so hard right now.
It hasn't been this
Just
quiet
sing.
in so long.
I should have known when your favorite record was the same as my father's. You take me down.
Damn.
Wow, that's a deep fucking line.
I didn't catch it.
It just went.
That was like very intense.
Yeah, it was
It
intense.
was like, it like croons. It's like so like, it drags.
It
And in a
did.
good
It
way.
did. It was. I was trying to follow as much as I could with that first listen. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously about her mans and whatever they're doing, but I'm kind of confused on how I should feel about it. And maybe that's how I'm supposed to feel about it.
It's a little too slow for me. And I still like it though. It's lyrically very interesting.
Right, we were quiet because we were like paying attention as much as we could because I was trying to break it down. Dominoes. This is 2 minutes only. It has
Oh,
a music
wow.
video.
I heard that you were doing yoga. Now you're watering all the flowers. You planted with your new girlfriend.
Kind of sounds like SpongeBob in the background.
Just the strange to see you smoking marijuana. You almost became
I think it's Jack.
yeah, it must feel good being this to start again. Don't get up. Yeah,
Fuck you say?
She said, "Don't get up."
Don't fucking stand up.
Oh, this sass that that was coming.
She said, "Don't get."
Oh, there's 9 more seconds.
She said, "Don't get up."
That's such
What was
a.
that?
Do you know what that has? This has like more mature, Loveless energy. So that's the same
Yeah.
energy as like Loveless.
Yeah,
had
she seems a
in
little
Melodrama.
bitter. I don't know if she's talking about the same man's, but like, if you're done with that.
What did she say? I think she said like have 50 million chances, and I watch you like push them down like dominoes or something like that.
Yeah.
I was
Like, just
she
get
sounds
rid
like
of
she's
any.
mad.
Yeah, she sounds a little upset. Big Star.
everyone knows that
Every track is starting with the
With her
guitar
just
and just her
starting
just
to sing.
saying that. I'm gonna be honest, we gotta do something more than that.
I don't like the way that it keeps doing that.
Yeah, but let's see how that is.
you're too good for me, don't they? I'm a cheater, I lie and I'm shy, but you like to say hello to total stranger.
Sounds like me.
That's literally kind of a little more.
Stay inside.
I think she's talking about her boyfriend.
Sounds like it. Yeah, it's not about the sun like I thought. Big Star.
I love all those guitars.
She's really good vocally here.
Yeah.
'Cause she doesn't really.
Do those airy high vocals.
She knows exactly how much to give.
I want to take your picture till I die.
It was really sweet.
It was a sweet song. It was cute.
Yes, I like that last
We
line.
needed something sweet.
I like that last line. She is really good at doing those high pitched stuff now because we haven't seen that too much of her. I'm thinking back on previous albums. Do you know what it sounds like? That.
I mean, Perfect Places kind of has that in the chorus.
You're right. But she's doing that a lot more on this. She's going
Yeah.
she's going upper register.
The range is nice.
I need to see some lower thing. In my mind. I need to hear more of that. I don't. Leader of a new regime, Hitler.
SPF 3000 for the ultraviolet.
SPF 3000 for the ultraviolet rays.
Don't get burnt.
Don't get burned. Yeah, don't get burned.
Full of Salon and Celine, and of course my magazines. I'm gonna live out my days.
She still reads magazines?
Sounds like something she would be into.
What does she mean?
I don't know.
I mean, they're similar guitars, you know, like they're kind of using the same guitars over and over. I kind of want to hear new guitars, I'm being honest.
Me too. And there's only 2 tracks left now.
What?
Yeah.
Mood ring and then something.
No, there's a couple more tracks.
No, it's Mood Ring, and then I think
Should we just let
Oceanic
it?
Feeling.
There's 14 tracks, or is the 2 tracks?
The standard is the 12.
The standard is the
And
12.
then the 2 extra bonus tracks at the end.
Well, what the fuck was that? What is she talking about?
Joseph, what was that song about?
Bro, I don't even know. I'm sorry. She's talking about coming in from the island, so like, what if like
The island.
the whole album is about like trying to get to the like solar power island where like everything is good, so she has to like work out all her troubles before she gets there. Could that be it?
Maybe she just wants to get high. You know, there's gotta be some layers that I'm like not
Yeah.
picking up on.
I agree.
There has to be because she's starting a lot of these tracks. It's her, it's guitar,
That's it.
toca la guitarra, and then it's just her talking her shit. You know. So you say there's 2 tracks left.
Yeah. For this narrative, I don't see the bonus tracks being involved in the narrative.
Right, and it's interesting that she has
'Cause they
bonus
never
tracks
do.
on site. All right. So this is Mood Ring. Mood Ring. Just did a reaction to it. It's pretty good. I like Mood Ring.
I like Mood Ring. That's my favorite of the 3 singles.
Early 2000s seems so far away. Your sun salutations, dreams.
Boom! No, react. Come on, we're doing WWE. Get up.
Alright, what do I do?
React. Just react as realistically, if you would, if I actually get hit by this. So she's rapping from a rapping. If she's talking from a different perspective, who is it?
Yeah, right. Like, I don't. I'm struggling to put this together.
So this is the second to last track.
Yes.
Really?
I think this isn't where it should be. This is like a. This I feel like this would look good after Falling Fruit.
All right, last track. Oceanic Feeling. Last track.
And it's like 6 minutes long.
What? It is. There's an enemy AC-130, and I hear cicadas.
It's a blue day.
It's like a new day, but a blue day.
We could jump bully.
We can jump the league.
When I
That's exactly what I heard too. Very chill.
We could go fishing. You catch the big one.
The big one.
The bass.
That's a nice bass line.
Yeah.
Wish there was some bass on this.
When you're kidding.
Ooh.
I hear the cicadas. I'm gonna wait. Did she say I can make anything weird? I think she did. If she did, I agree.
Maybe real.
Real? Anything real or anything weird? Some kind of Lizzo? What is it? Because I hear cicadas, but I don't hear. What do you think that is?
It's time to take off my robes and step into the choir.
Take off my robes and step into the choir. What does that mean?
There's still 14 seconds, but I think it's over. Well, that was the main track list of Solar Power. Front to back like that. Any first impressions?
A bit underwhelming at times.
It was definitely a bit underwhelming. But
it's still, for what she said it would be, she gave those things well, I think.
Right, she said it's not as crazy as anything. There's a heavy lyrical album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lots of deep stuff.
Instrumentals took a back place. When I think Melodrama, instrumentals kind of you know what I mean? Do you think this album sounds golden or yellow, how she described it to you?
Yeah. I'm thinking about like the imagery for me like the whole time for something was like really tall grass and like blazing hot sun.
Helen of Troy.
Helen of Troy. It sounds like it'll be interesting.
Talk shit about an old friend. You do that.
This is very Pure Heroine.
Really?
Yeah. The lyrical content.
Okay.
This is cool. I think a bonus track.
These probably didn't fit into the. It probably didn't fit into the overall arcing thing, but it was still a good song. That's why she wanted to put it out with everything else.
You know what I'm trying to think about? How she'll incorporate like these songs with her old songs in a show to make it like.
Is that?
I think that's it.
That was cool.
That was cute.
I like that one.
What's next?
The second bonus track, which is Hold No Grudge. 4 minutes. What the fuck is that? Some bells?
Something's like falling with the bottle cap almost.
It sounds like this.
Yeah, I feel like pitch shit and stuff. This is a sad song.
This kind of sounds like a chorus, like a church chorus. It sounds like a church choir.
Choir, yeah. Oh.
Don't you think that we both can hate anyone?
I doubt that. I don't think she's capable of hate. I've listened to Melodrama.
Melody is nice on this. These bonus tracks are good.
Yeah, they are.
The bonus tracks are usually never like that good, you know, like they're usually like kind of skips, but they're still good.
Well, she probably made this and liked it, but it probably didn't fit into whatever story.
No, right, like I'm saying, whenever an artist drops like a deluxe album,
It's usually shit.
like the bonus tracks are always like, like they're good, but like I wouldn't really go back to them.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about how the pandemic and everyone just like dying around her changed how she do stuff.
Maybe. I haven't
How can I hold a grudge like in a world like this now?
Maybe.
She said.
I haven't gotten too much pandemic lyrics, but maybe.
Solar Power by Lorde.
And that's all the songs we'll get for the next 4 years. Yeah, I kind of want more too. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm dumb, but maybe I feel like I need to get punched in the chest a little more by some of these lyrics. Like fucking upset. I don't feel too upset, but maybe I need to listen to these like lyrics a little more, pay attention. But I mean, I really like the Fallen Fruit track. That was like the most standout moment because we just had a boom. And she was talking a little. I mean, she's pretty lyrically diverse on this, as in it seems like she's talking about different stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like a I mean, in Melodrama, she's talking about different stuff, but it centers around this breakup just from different perspectives. This definitely sounds like she's like just in touch with being as calm as possible. So I definitely want to listen to this a couple more times, let it sink, and then give some more thoughts after.
You know what? I completely agree. I feel like I was trying to keep along with the narrative and also trying to listen to like production. There's just like so much to analyze where I feel like I need to listen to it a couple more times and pay attention to just specific things. To like really form a solid opinion about this. But on first listen, I think it's good art. It's just like a bit too slow and what's the word I'm looking for? It feels a little monotonous towards the middle. But it's still good. You know what I mean? Like it's not horrendous. Like it's not going to ruin the album for me.
Right. I just think that a lot of those slower tracks are lyrical based, and I think that's where you're going to find any appeal in, if anything. And I think you should listen to this at a beach, not in a room where this is the background.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Before I put it in, I smack her ass.